A video for ICT 401-601 IT Policy and Audit. The project interval 7, the final assessment for the group project. For project interval 7, since this is the final project interval, you will want to go back through all of the feedback you have received for any of the project intervals and make revisions to your IT Policy Control and Audit business case on your group SharePoint site. You will also be putting together a presentation, which is an overview of your business case, so not a full walkthrough of your SharePoint site as your instructor has already reviewed these items in detail, but a professional presentation that includes a summary of your company and a summary of what you found during the legal and regulatory impacts for the company as well as the risk assessment, and then summarize the business policies, processes, and controls that you developed, and then put together some recommendations on how the company should approach implementing these policies, processes, and controls to stay in compliance with their business and IT environments. Include any additional recommendations that you do have for the company. Because this is the final group's project submission, your instructor will be providing a grade for the group project overall. The pay each group member submits for the pay your group will be factored into each group member's individual final grades they receive for the group project. Your group participation in the group project is reflected in the pay your group, so make sure you are participating in this group project throughout it. The final project submission criteria will be based on a few different items. So it's going to be based on the consulting process. So how well did your group work together? How well did you ask for questions and clarity when you didn't understand something? And did you utilize continuous learning and continuous improvement when it was offered? It will also be based on the documentation on your group SharePoint site. Your instructor will look at the quality of the documentation as well as creativity and organization within your group SharePoint site. It will also be based on the final presentation as well as the recommendations that you put into your final presentation. So make sure you're putting some thought into the final presentation and that it's professional, as well as some thought into the recommendations that you are providing. As always, please reach out to your instructor if you have any questions or concerns.